Hi, Tom Cole, the coach for BCSN and Buckeye Cable System, and certainly it really is an honor for me to be with an old friend, Mr. Tim Malone, the outstanding principal at Cardinal Stritch High School, and David Takats, one of the big bosses at Goodwill. Gentlemen, we have an event coming up called Drive for Victory, and Cardinal Stritch has graciously been involved in this, and it's a collection of goods for the ball game coming up, and it's a competition with Toledo Christian. Tim, how's Cardinal Stritch doing?
We're doing pretty well. You always want to do a little better, but this is a nice thing because both Toledo Christian, Cardinal Stritch, this service to others is part of our stuff. So this is right in our wheelhouse. So it's fun, along with obviously doing good for others. It takes me back to years ago. Doing good like you and I did at our former high school, and then going and watching you play football Friday nights, watching throw 13, 14 touchdowns in one evening. It was always fun that way.
Well, Tim, those are interceptions, and we got the spectacles on you now, and I can tell you that those are interceptions. But Tim, you've always been a guy that has always given back to the community, has always promoted young people to do that, and what do the kids get out of that, Tim? Kind of capsulize what it means, because they do get a lot out of it.
Absolutely. It's the whole idea that they realize that they are responsible for others. It's not just about them. And especially in high school, it's easy. When we were in high school and everything, you think a lot about yourself. This brings kids out of themselves and helps them realize there are other people out there that can use our help, that we can help by doing small things, and that's great. And on top of everything else, it makes them feel good. So.
Well said, Mr. Malone. And David, it was your idea, Drive for Victory. Tell the folks at home, kind of give them a capsulated version of your thoughts on Drive for Victory.
Well, we've been doing some elementary drives for a few years now, and we wanted to find a way to kind of excite the high school age students into doing a little bit of donation type of drive work, some recycling type of things. So I'm a football junkie, so the first thing I thought of was, hey, let's pit two high schools against one another, let them play a football game, and then let them do a competition with some donation drives. It's a win-win for everybody, a lot of fun. We want to give out some money and a scholarship fund for the schools that win and also the runner-up. So we're having a lot of fun with it, and we're really happy that the two schools agreed to do it, as well as BCSN.
David, that's well said, and we should let the people know that the winning school, and there's no losing school in this, everybody wins. But the winning school, when they weigh all the items in the truck that the kids brought in at both schools, the winning school on behalf of Goodwill and BCSN will receive a check for $700, and the school that comes in second will be $300. So absolutely, the schools will all benefit from this, and it'll go to something positive in the school. So guys, on behalf of Buckeye Cable and BCSN, we're so glad to be a part of Drive for Victory. Mr. Malone, thanks so much for getting your kids fired up and doing it.
Absolutely, thank you. And thanks to BCSN and obviously Goodwill too.
Thanks. And David, Goodwill in our community. It's funny, I was on Facebook today, and a young lady had written glowingly about the items that she had purchased at Goodwill. It was such a neat post. Items that she had purchased at Goodwill for her family that she wouldn't have been able to buy, and what a difference it was making, and that she could get those kind of things and afford them. In an arcane economy, it's a tough economy today, and Goodwill is there for our community.
Absolutely. I mean, the quality of merchandise that we receive is unparalleled, really, and you can go there and get it just for the extremely low prices, and we're pretty proud of that fact. But more to that issue is we keep so many thousands of pounds of things out of landfills a year, and that's pretty tremendous for your area also. But when you think about the money, what happens when we sell those things? We create jobs. So when you buy something at Goodwill, you get a fantastic bargain, but you're also helping somebody get a job right in your own neighborhood, and that's pretty cool.
Pretty well said, David. Mr. Malone, you and I are physically over the hill. There's no question about that.
No question.
But David could still play. I think we could suit him up for Drive for Victory.
Absolutely.
All right, David Takats, Goodwill. Mr. Tim Malone, outstanding principal at Cardinal Stritch. Gentlemen, congratulations on being involved in Drive for Victory for Goodwill and BCSN.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tom Cole, the coach for BCSN.